Assalamualaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Afifa Fairuz with the news. First, the EP headlines. Size of election time government might not be small, hints Prime Minister at a news conference at Ganapabon. And National Road Safety Day is being observed amid various programs. Now, on to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has hinted that the size of election time government might not be small. She said this while replying to queries at a news conference on her visit to Saudi Arabia at Ganapabon this afternoon. The Prime Minister said the Saudi government has assured to provide all assistance for repatriation of Rohingyas. She said the government and Army League has capability to tackle any conspiracy in the name of movement. Sheikh Hasina added that free and fair election would be held in the country by tackling all conspiracies. She bitterly criticized Barrister Moinul Hussain for making indecent remark against journalist Masouda Bhakte. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has urged people's representatives and politicians to be sacrificing to change the fate of grassroots level people. Speaking at vote-taking ceremony of newly elected Mayor Sereniabad Sadiq Abdullah and 40 councillors of Borishal City Corporation at Prime Minister's office, he said, drive against corruption, militancy, terrorism and drug would continue. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister today handed over ambulance, water ambulance, jeep and motorcycle for various government hospitals. Speaking on the occasion, she directed to reach all services to the doorsteps of people at any cost, even if it is in far-flung areas. National Road Safety Day is being observed in the country for the second time amid different programs including rallies and discussions. This year's theme of the day is "We will abide by rules to ensure safe road." Experts and road safety activists are of the opinion that, despite various government steps to bring discipline on the roads, progress could not be made as expected owing to the culture of flouting traffic rules by all stakeholders. Echoing the view, Nirapad Sorok Chai Chairman Ilyas Kanchan stressed on improving the road environment, including imparting training to all drivers and activating highway police to check road accidents. The chairman of BRTA has said the authority would take strict stance against the fake license and applying of vehicles without fitness. Army General Secretary Ubadul Qadir has rejected the demand for dialogue with the National Unity Front before announcement of election schedule. He said there is no scope for discussion with them in such a short time. Ubadul Qadir said this at a discussion on National Road Safety Day. Criticizing the 7-point demand of National Unity Front, he said these are unrealistic and unconstitutional. BNP Senior General Secretary General Ruhul Kabir Rizvi has alleged that secret killings have been started in the country with the aim of clearing the path of unilateral election. At a press conference at Party Central Office, he strongly condemned police obstruction in foiling BNP Secretary General's discussion meetings at National Press Club and at Photojournalist Association Auditorium. U.S. Principal Deputy Assistant Secretary Alice Wells has said the United States would remain beside Bangladesh for resolving the Rohingya crisis. After visiting the Cox's Bazar Kutupalong transit camp, she hoped that the Rohingya refugees would go back to their homeland with their rightful dignity and security. Replying to queries of newsman, Wells said international pressure on Myanmar is continuing and Washington is working with all stakeholders for return of the rights of Rohingyas. This morning, Elise met with the Rohingyas who have taken shelters at the zero point of Konarpara of Bangladesh-Myanmar border and talked to the refugees there. And that's the end of this bulletin. To view ATN Bangla News, browse www.youtube.com/ATN Tube News. Subscribe and remain with ATN Bangla. Allah Hafiz.